how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Stalker25, and today I got another action figure review for you guys. And this is gonna be a really more in-depth comparison one, because this is the Star Wars: The Black Series, Power of the Force, Luke Skywalker, A New Hope, like Tatooine look and everything like that. This is the 50-year anniversary one. This is the old Power of the Force style packaging that they redid back here. Now, to save the packaging, because I don't know if I want to or not, I did do a cut along the side of the pack here, and to not destroy any of the cardboard, besides down here at the corner. Now, this packaging is actually pretty cool. We're gonna look at it. It's got a whole timeline on the back to show you when the movies kind of came out and everything like that. But it's got this cool cutout here, which I never knew it had on the back of it. And this must have been something on the old Power of the Force figures, where it gives you a whole little read up on Luke. Gives you his height, his status, Jedi in training, Rebel Commander, pilot, classification, affiliation, weapon choice. So it tells you all the stuff like that on him and everything, which is kind of cool. I do really like that. So we'll just have that in the background for his little power scaling, which is pretty nice. Now Luke is this is an interesting figure. Now I feel like this figure. Now this is almost essentially an archive of this figure, an archive, unofficial archive wave, even though it's not. But I think I almost would have rather had this figure redone. Now, I do like the soft goods. The soft goods are nice, but I almost want to see what this figure would look like if they did this as a rubbery, harder plastic or whatever, more sculpted, kind of like how Anakin and Obi-Wan are done. I would like to see them do this figure like that one time, because I feel like this, as much as I like the soft goods here, it kind of is in the way, and it looks very big and baggy, and it's almost too clean for some looks, but I do like it as well. So having it in this form is very nice. Now, there's a lot of nice detail, paint work on the belt. It's weathered very nice. The gold applications and the silver are very nice. On mine now. Now, here's a complaint I got. Looks like they painted the gold on these buttons wrong, right there. It's completely to the right, so it's basically on the silver. It didn't hit the buttons exactly, which is a little bit of a bummer. I mean, that's always something I could go in and fix myself if I really wanted to, but oh well, I'm not going to. I'm not going to bother with that. Now, this Luke, the one very nice thing compared to the previous Luke like this that came out in the red and black box, I believe, they probably had, I'm assuming, A New Hope, 20-year, whatever year anniversary of New Hope it is, probably the anniversary for that. They probably did a version of this figure too. But yeah, I feel like this guy could have used a new sculpt. Now, one big gripe, I don't like the ankles, so we'll get into that in a minute, but I don't really like the ankles on this figure. So this is obviously, like I said, pretty much an archive release. We'll look at the accessories really quick. So you do get the lightsaber blade, which is in a little bit darker of a color. And then we get the binocular things that he used, I believe, in the movie, which has some nice paintwork on them. Very nice sculpt as well. Does have a clip to go on the belt as well. So pretty cool. And then you get the classic Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker lightsaber. Does seem to be lacking on the paint applications. I feel like there should be gold on there, and there should be some gold and browns up here. There's a little red spot, so that's nice, I guess. But yeah, do get the lightsaber, and now you get Luke. Let's do a quick articulation check on Luke, see how he is. Now the head does look down that far. It does not go back very far because of the hair. Now there also might be because of the neck. I do feel like this head, so here's the big thing with Luke, is this face sculpt. It's just not there fully. Now the skin tone in person does look a lot better. On camera, it's not picking up. Definitely looks better than the previous one a little bit, but not very much. It's just the problem is the sculpt. It's just not very good, and the head looks kind of small. So I feel like this needed an entirely new head. Is what this figure needed. The body is pretty much okay, besides the ankles, in my opinion, but the head needed to be completely redone. Now, the shoulders for the arms do go up that far. You can do a full 360, but since this is soft goods, you're going to have to like retwist and align the soft goods, so I just wouldn't bother doing a full 360. Does have double jointed elbows. They get up that far with pinching on the shirt. The wrists do hinge and swivel. And then you do get there is an ab crunch up here in him, like higher up, so you can't get him back that far, forward that far. And then there is a waist cut as well. Or, no, that might not be a waist cut. Let me check. Is it a waist cut? It's not. It's not a waist cut. So that's the diaphragm can turn. So that's what that is. So it's a diaphragm turn, not a waist cut. And now he does have the legs do go far, that far forward, that far back, very far. Upper thigh cut as well, double jointed knees, so let's see how far he could get. He's definitely kicking his own butt, so that's pretty good. And then anything for the boot. No boot articulation. I feel like we could have had a cut right in here somewhere to give just a little bit more turn. Does have ankle pivot. Ankles do go back that far, and they don't go forward that far. That's kind of my biggest complaint, is they almost don't go forward at a good enough bit. So like he has a hard time standing at certain positions. And I don't know like what the deal with that is. So there you go. That's all your articulation. Oh, and then the splits. Yeah, Luke's not getting the splits very well today. So yeah, there you go. There's your articulation. There's your look at him. I think this Luke is a somewhat of an improvement. But like I said, like look at him. He's falling over right now because of the ankles. Now the ankles are just, in my opinion, the second worst feature on this figure, after the head. The head is definitely the worst. I wish they would have just redone it. Honestly, if they would have found a way just to redo Yavin Luke's head. Now Luke does stand a little bit over 5.5 inches tall. He's very short. And here's your size comparisons with some other things. Here he is with one of the recent reviews that I've done with the Marvel Legends Webman. So there's your look there. Alright, so we had our Webman look. Here is with your Power Ranger Lightning Collection and your Star Wars, oh, there he goes, because those ankles can't hold him. Star Wars The Black Series Captain Rex. Now, Luke just seems so short to me. Like, I don't know what it is with the Star Wars figures, but Luke does not scale well with Power Rangers, with Marvel Legends. Like, he's just very tiny. Even Captain Rex is way taller than him, which I feel like he's not that short. I don't know. And there he goes again. He just cannot stand because of these dumb ankles. It's not even like he's top heavy or anything, because he's so scrawny. It's just the legs are just bad. So there he is with those. Here he is with your Halo Master Chief from the Spartan Collection. Another recent review that I probably would have done before this. Here he is with a Jazzwares Fortnite Legendary Series figure. So he's kind of having a little hard time standing too. But yeah, even he's like way taller, which he was small in his review to other things. Let's see. SH Figuarts Goku and your Figma Samus. Now, alright, so Samus is taller than him. And Goku is the same height. Like, that looks good for Goku, I guess. But Samus is taller. Samus has been shorter than everybody. So there's a problem when the import figure, in my opinion, is taller than the domestic, when domestics are always ridiculously huge. Now, here he is with your Mafex Batman and your Rebel Tech All Might. And then we'll get a look at him really quick with some other Star Wars figures as well. Let me pull some out really quick. Alright, now here we have Luke with some other Star Wars characters. Now, I don't have a Han Solo yet from A New Hope or Princess Leia. I do have the Archive Leia ordered, and the Han Solo, that's the Power of the Force one, ordered as well. So here's your look with Luke with 3PO, Han, Leia, and a Black Series R2-D2. This is the Red Squad 3-pack one, and this is the Empire Strikes Back 3PO with the Chewbacca 2-pack. I didn't pull down Chewbacca because we don't really need to see him. We know how big Chewbacca is. And, yeah, I mean, this looks good. It's a good height, matchup, I guess, but Luke just looks small compared to anything else. Especially Captain Rex, like I said. And 3PO is about the same height as him, which I think he should be, or taller. And R2 looks really tiny next to him. Now, here is your Rebel Tech R2-D2. There goes Luke again. Falling again. Oh my god. This figure is already, you could tell how I feel about it. But, it's just these, like I said, these dumb ankles and legs. Now, here's Luke with a Rebel Tech R2-D2. Now, this R2 is like my main R2 in my display that I have. Now, granted, the 3PO does stand with the other R2, but this one, I think this looks pretty good. Like, R2 is supposed to be pretty big. So now these two do actually look pretty good together. So relatively, I guess his scale is pretty good. Now here he is with another two Lukes really quick. We have the Bespin Escape Luke and the Yavin Ceremony Luke. And I mean, they just can't get consistency with these Lukes. Look at this. The Bespin one is shorter than this one here, and this Luke is like the same height. But just look at this should be a progression that we have here of this Farmer Luke leads into Yavin because that's the end of the movie, and then this is the end-ish of Empire, and he got shorter somehow, and the head sculpt just doesn't line up. This is one of the best Luke head sculpts I think we got for the line. This one's pretty good. I think Dagobah Luke might be pretty good. Is it Snowspeeder Luke was okay, I think, for the look, and the Walmart Jedi one isn't bad either. But yeah, I just feel like these Lukes just are so inconsistent from Hasbro. They cannot get they just don't have a good consistency with the Mark Hamill appearance, unfortunately. Which I wish they would get that better, because Luke is such an iconic character. I wish they could just get the height down and everything like that. So now we've looked at the accessories. Also, the lightsaber does plug in and plug out like the blade, so I'm not going to bother with that right now. I'm just going to leave it like that. Now here's my original Luke that I got from the red box, I believe. I don't think I have the box anymore. This was one of the first figures that I got, because this is, in my opinion, one of the most iconic looks for Luke, and I really wanted it. So what I did is I took the exclusive, extra stuff from the other Yavin Ceremony Luke, and I put it on this one. So I put the helmet on him to make him look like the scene when he's got the training droid. Now, here is your looks at the Luke heads. And as you could see, there is an improvement. I thought there really wasn't at first. In hand, there's definitely an improvement. The skin tones are way better. Having the photoreal print for the eyes and the lips make it a lot better. The hair is darker. It's just overall, it is I would say a pretty drastic improvement. Now, the sculpt is still bad, in my opinion. The head is still small, and the legs are bad. This figure, in my opinion, could just use a entire redo. I say the belt's good, and if you want to keep the rest of the legs, you can, but just redo these ankles on this figure. So overall, I think, yes, this is a improvement over the previous one. I will be displaying it like this, as is, with this, and then I'll put the helmet on this one. So this is my Millennium Falcon training Luke when he's training with the lightsaber for the first time, and this will be my early stage Tatooine one, maybe with a lightsaber just hanging on the belt or something like that. I do wish I had an Obi-Wan to pair with this because I don't have any A New Hope Obi-Wans. I actually don't really have any A New Hope figures, so it would be nice to get some at some point, but I just wish they had better legs and ankles on this figure because he doesn't want to stand at all. No matter what I do to him, he just does not want to stand. He's just falling. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this comparison and review. Is it worth it picking up this Luke? If you don't have one at all, I say yes. If you don't have a New Hope Luke, this is a very iconic look, and I think it is worth it. It is definitely better than this one. This one is a very, very unhappy, ugly boy. So, definitely worth it in comparison with these two. Yeah, I say go for it. If you haven't got him already, maybe he'll go on sale. You can pick him up on sale. Maybe you don't have to go out right away and try and like hunt him down. I did order mine from Hasbro Pulse in an order with Greedo, I think, and also Han. So I'll be getting those at some point. I'm not really looking forward to the Han, if I'm being honest with you guys. I don't really like the look of the head sculpt with that one either. That one, in my opinion, could have used an entire overhaul as well. But yeah, I'll do a review on those when I get them. Hopefully I have more Star Wars reviews at some point because I do know a lot of people really like the Black Series. And being friends with Nate and Justin from Out of the Basement, they do their reviews of Star Wars as well over there. And, you know, I really enjoy Star Wars. I collect the figures, and I've talked to them all the time about it, but I just don't have a lot of stuff to review right now. So hopefully I'll do more reviews when they release Star Wars figures, because obviously any Black Series collector knows we're not really getting a lot of stuff for the Black Series right now either. So yeah, pretty good though. I say if you need the Luke, get the Luke. Hopefully you get a better set of ankles than mine because my ankles are weak. But overall, I would like to see this figure redone in a couple of years, maybe like 2 years from now, 3 years from now, whenever they get a chance to redo them, and just overhaul this entire look. Honestly, I would like to see them just do away with the soft goods and just do an entire like soft plastic, rubbery plastic like tunic mold and give them better articulation somehow. And maybe make them a little more dirtied up or something. Look, I don't know, but yeah, I like the figure so far. He is going to be displayed on the shelf. He is an improvement. Now I just need the rest of the New Hope figures so I have a display. So hopefully you did find this review helpful. Hopefully you did find the comparison useful. It is an improvement. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't already, I would always appreciate a like down below if you did find the review helpful or if you did enjoy it. If you haven't already and you are new to the channel, or just if you haven't already, I would always appreciate a subscribe down below as well. It does help out the channel. It does help me out too because I know there are more people out there that enjoy my reviews and my videos. So if you've done all that already, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys in the next video when I do whatever review I'm gonna do. So this one might have been a little longer, hopefully not so much, but I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody.